All right, everyone, I want to thank you for being here. I especially want to thank all these wonderful supporters for coming out on such short notice on today, and I want to thank the press. This is a solemn day tomorrow. It's when we remember our veterans and the sacrifices they've made for our freedoms and for our liberties. And I've addressed over my career as the mayor many Memorial Day services. But this weekend, I also saw yesterday the single most despicable low blow ever delivered in a campaign in the state of New Jersey, especially in a Republican primary. My good friend Mike Doherty yesterday was the victim, or got the butt end of an attack in a piece of literature that basically claims that Assemblyman Michael Doherty wants to surrender in Iraq. On Memorial Day weekend, a man who served in the United States Army, a West Point graduate, who was on the front lines of missile defense for this nation in Germany during the Cold War, is being accused of wanting to surrender in Iraq. And this accusation came from the very same consultant, the very same mail firm, the very same people, Jamestown Associates, who were doing the Chris Christie campaign. And this tactic came from the Christie campaign, those running against Mike Doherty for the state Senate, and what I consider the most vicious pieces of campaign literature I have ever seen. I have been the subject of a negative attack. That's fine. I expect that. I'm willing to stand up to it. But I cannot, on Memorial Day weekend or any weekend, watch a veteran be attacked in the way I've seen Mike Doherty and his wife Linda and his family attacked this weekend. This piece of literature, folks, which claims that Mike Doherty will surrender in Iraq, is an outrage. Especially an outrage when you take a look at the family photo of Assemblyman Michael Doherty and his wife Linda with their 3 sons. Their son Ryan, who has just returned from a tour of duty in Iraq in the United States Marine Corps and is currently being redeployed to Afghanistan. Their second son, Matt, who is scheduled to be deployed in Iraq with the United States Army next week. And their third son, Jarrett, who is currently serving in the United States Air Force on the border of North and South Korea. All 3 of these families' children have put themselves in harm's way. I cannot imagine the feeling in the stomach of a mother, Linda Doherty, as her 3 boys are deployed around the world in defense of America and defense of liberty. And to be attacked and be called that they're going to surrender in Iraq is less than cowardly. Less than cowardly. And the Republican Party has spiraled into a level that is disgraceful and shameful. I am calling today on Chris Christie to rebut this accusation and to apologize to the Dohertys, especially to Linda Doherty. Especially to Linda Doherty. And I am demanding, I'm not asking, I'm demanding that Chris Christie's campaign chairman, Joe KYRILLOS, who has never served in the military, Tom Kane Jr., who has never served in the military, Chris Christie himself, who has never served in the military, Marcia Caro, who has never served in the military, stand up and recognize the heroism of this family. This is a commitment I have never seen before. I am inspired and in awe of Mike and Linda Doherty and their 3 sons for what they've done for this country. The entire Republican Party. Right. And you know, Mike Doherty himself will never get up and talk about this. He will not get up in campaigns and use this as a tool to win an election. This is a humble man and a humble woman and a family who quietly go about in a way I've never seen before. There's not another state legislator in the state of New Jersey, there's not another elected official in the state of New Jersey that has put more on the line for this country as this family has.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Chris, you can attack me and my plans all you want, but all of us together on Memorial Day weekend must put politics aside and recognize the amazing commitment that the Doherty family has made to America. All of us must.
Yeah.
And the people at Jamestown Associates who sit there trying to put together these ridiculous messages, they should be blackballed by the Republican Party, by Alex DeCroo.
That's right.
Folks, I'm asking everyone listening, everyone out there, we will be working night and day to get a message to Joe KYRILLOS and to Tom Kean Jr. that the Republican Party will not be drawn down to this level of disgraceful conduct. Right. Thank you for being here. And at this time, I'm going to ask Lou Sirignano to say a few words too, because Lou is here. I think he wanted to mention something.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Steve. Lou Signorino. Just want to say something quick. I don't want to hold you guys up, but this is a disgrace. I call on the minority leader of the Republican Party of the state of New Jersey to denounce this despicable negative ad towards a man who has shown nothing but heroism, whose family has shown nothing but heroism.
Yeah.
Just as the state legislature has done in the past, has denounced other articles, this is an abomination. Thank you very much.
Hey guys, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Are there any questions from the press? Fred, I think you had a question.
Is this a stretch in a way? I mean,
a stretch?
Yeah, I mean, so you're not complaining about anything Chris has done, but complaining something that his consultant has done not in a gubernatorial race, but in the legislative race.
You know, it's called guilt by association. You are part of a team. When you build a team, you're accountable for the team. I will be accountable for my running mates. I have no problem with that. I understand that. They share the same consultant. They share the same message. If you look at the piece of literature, Fred, it's the same font, the same italics, the same color, the same everything. Clearly, they share in this message. And clearly, Chris has an opportunity to be a leader right now and to put things back on track.
Yeah.
He could have stopped it and he didn't. Shame on him.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Fred. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody, for coming out at the last minute.